Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It is the first day of fall. We are in New York City. It is so hot here. You would never know that it was fall. It is bright and sunshiny out and about 86 degrees today. I am Krista. You are watching Why Am I Yelling? And today we are talking about self-love and acceptance. And here's why. 2 weeks ago, we talked about inspiration. I made it a 7-day video series because there was that much to talk about when you're inspiring yourself and inspiring others and all the places you can find inspiration, right? Last week, I talked about doubt because I was in a space where doubt was coming up a lot for me and I was having to overcome it again and again and again in the last, 10 days or so, not even, maybe a week. And then last night, I had the opportunity to go to a Lizzo concert. And if you're not familiar with Lizzo, Lizzo, you should get yourself familiar with her because she's fabulous, is what she is. And her message is inspiring and uplifting, and it is one of inclusion and self-love and self-acceptance. And her story is encouraging. She didn't come from a lot of money. She didn't come from privilege. I've been reading about her, and she's got a lot of really great stories. And she, at one point, was homeless, and she had no money, and she was trying to get her music done. And Prince signed her, and then he died. And there's all this stuff that she had to overcome, all of this doubt. And she is not your typical sized person. She's heavy and she is gorgeous and she is all of these things. And she makes that part of herself, part of her message. And her energy last night in that arena, in that music hall, was so palpable. The diversity in the crowd was so amazing. I mean, I'm a 46-year-old mom of two. And there were people older than me, men and women dancing it out. There were people of different colors and different genders and different sexual orientations and all of the things. And everybody came together last night. And it literally was a room full of inspiration and love. And it was just a great, great thing to witness and experience. And so I'm so grateful to have had that opportunity. So I am on a high still because it was just last night. And I really, you know me, if you've been following me at all for any amount of time, you know that I talk about the importance of self-love in your relationships. And if you have the book, which I already have open to the page, you know that here's part one, relationships with yourself. So it starts on page 17 in this book is when I start talking about the importance of your relationship with you. And the first line in this first chapter of this first section says, the most important relationship you're going to have in your life is the one that you have with yourself. And that, my friends, is a gazillion% true. Doesn't mean all of your other relationships don't matter, because every single one of them does. But you are the person who is going to wake up with yourself every day and go to bed with yourself every day. And you are the one who's going to make your choices for you. And you are the one who is going to have to face your own doubts and face your own fears and find your path. With the help of others, absolutely. But really for yourself. And you know what's right for you. You'll always know what's right for you. You might have a few little bumps and bruises along the way, and you might make a few mistakes, because we all do, and I make them regularly still at the ripe old age of a gazillion. But I will say this, that when you are confident and you are comfortable with the person that you have created, with this life that you are forming, with the person that you are on the inside, the kindness and the courage and the compassion and the empathy and all the things that you are, you will exude that to the world, and the world will see it, and things will happen for you. Your belief, we talked about belief systems in the last several videos, right? Your belief system is really where it's at. It's where it lies. It's where it comes from. And so if you have a true, honest belief that you can make anything happen for yourself. You can help change the world in a way that you see in a much larger scope or scale. You you have the power to become whoever you want to become. It is available to you. You just have to be able to commit to doing the work that you need in order to do it. And a lot of times we have to start working on ourselves first before we branch out into new jobs and new adventures and new careers and new relationships and all kinds of things. All the new stuff that we want. You have to work on this first. You have to work on you first. And so how do you do that? Well, you read books and you lean on your friends and you do daily affirmations and you stand in the mirror and you tell yourself you love each other and you sign up for the Daily Yell at whamiyelling.com because I will send you a daily affirmation every single day to stand up in front of a mirror and say it to yourself because you are the one who has to believe it. Not me. I always believe it. But you're the one who has to believe in you the most. Hard pill for some of us to swallow because it's not something that was ingrained in us, especially if you are of an older generation from when we were children. My parents always said you could do anything you want, but there was always a limitation to that. And that has nothing to do with their parenting style or if they believed whether or not we could do something. It was really the way they were taught. And so we're undoing a lot of the stuff that has been trickling down for generations and generations. So we don't impart that on our own children. And so we remove that from our own lives. So when I talk about self-love and self-acceptance, I am talking about peeling back every layer of your onion and looking at yourself raw and real and vulnerable and authentically and saying, I actually think that you are the best thing since sliced bread. I think that you have the capability and the capacity to do whatever it is that you want. I know that you will find the resources and you will find the way and you will make it happen. I love you. I think that you are fantastic. All the things that you say to yourself, you should be saying to yourself every single day. That's what positive affirmations are about. That's what self-love is about. That's what all of it is about. And it has to start right here with you. So tell me how you spend time working on you every single day because you need to have some kind of plan in place for consistency and results. That is why am I yelling for today. Think about it. Get back to me. Leave me a comment. Send me a DM. Send me an email. All the things. I am here for you. And I will be back here later on this week. Mwah. Have a great day, everyone.